Hello students, so here we are with the question 11th of the exercise 4.3 for the chapter Quadratic Equations. And the question 11th is the sum of the areas of the two squares is 468 meters square. If the difference of the perimeters is 24 meter, find the sides of the two squares. Let one of the two squares be this square and the sides of this square we have assumed to be x meters. And if each side of this square is x meter, then the perimeter will definitely be 4x for this square. Let me give this square the name square A. Okay. So now if I find the perimeter of square A, it comes out to be 4x. And if I read this statement, if the difference of this perimeter is 24 meter, means if one of the square has this perimeter minus the perimeter of the another square which we don't know about its side will definitely be equal to 24. This is what this question is saying. That is the difference of their perimeters, that is the first square perimeter minus the second square perimeter which we don't know yet, which will definitely comes out to be equal to 24 meter. And what this question mark comes here, it will be equal to 4x minus 24. So means we have calculated the value of this undefined term, that is the perimeter of the second square, which comes out to be equal to 4x minus 24 meter. And if the perimeter is 4x minus 24 meter and we need to find the side of second square, then we have to divide its perimeter with the number 4. So the side of second square comes out to be 4x minus 24 divided by 4, which comes out to be equal to x minus 6. Means x minus 6 meter is the side of the second square. Let me draw this. Let this be the second square. Okay. And we have found the side of this square which comes out to be equal to x minus 6, x minus 6. This side is also x minus 6 and this side is also x minus 6. And if we read again the statement first, it says the sum of the areas of the two squares, that is square A and square B, is equal to 468 meter. That is their area sum is equal to 468. Now if we write the area of the square A, it will be equal to x square. And if we write the area of the second square, it comes out to be equal to x minus 6 whole square. And the sum is definitely equal to 468 meters square. Now applying the identity here, that is a minus b whole square, which comes out to be equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So here it will be x square plus x square minus 12x plus 36. This is equal to 468. On simplifying, I will be getting 2x square minus 12x minus 432 is equals to 0. I can take 2 common from all of these three terms. So here I will be left with x square minus 6x minus 216 is equals to 0. Clearly this is a quadratic equation and we can use the middle term splitting method to solve this quadratic equation. That is, we need to split the middle term into the two terms such that their sum comes out to be equal to minus 6 and product is equals to minus 216. So the two terms will be minus 18x plus 12x minus 216 is equals to 0. Now taking x common from the first two term, here I will be getting x minus 18, and taking plus 12 common from the third and the fourth term, here I will be getting x minus 18, which is equals to 0. Now x minus 18 into x plus 12 will be equal to 0. So from here I will be getting two solutions of the variable x, those are 18 and minus 12. That is, the x can have the value 18 as well as the value minus 12. But as we know, the length cannot have a negative value, means length is always a positive quantity. That is, length cannot be negative. So x is equal to minus 12 is not possible. So the only possible solution for x is x is equals to 18. Means the side of the square A is 18 meter. This is a square A. And what about the square B, which we have assumed? Its side will be x minus 6. And if we subtract 6 from 18, it comes out to be equal to 12 meter. So we have obtained the sides of each square. The first square has a side 18 meter and the second square has each side equal to 12 meter. So this was about question 11th of exercise 4.3. I hope this question is clear to all of you.